What is a trust contest? A trust is a legal agreement or contract where one person, known as the trustee, holds title to property and manages it for the benefit of another person or group of people, known as the beneficiaries. When an interested party believes that a trust is invalid, they might pursue a legal action called a trust contest that disputes the validity of that trust. However, you can't contest a trust simply because you don't like what it says. Instead, to challenge a trust in court, you have to have legal grounds and facts to attack its validity. Some common reasons that we see why people contest a trust include: 1, the person who made the trust was mentally incompetent or incapacitated when they created the trust or when they amended it. 2, the trust was created or amended due to undue influence, duress, or coercion committed by someone who got an interest in the new document. 3, the trust was created or amended as the result of fraud or forgery. If you'd like to contest a trust but aren't sure if you have a valid reason to do so, you should consult with a trust litigation attorney who can take a look at the specific facts and advise you as to the strengths, weaknesses, potential outcomes, timeline, and costs involved. What happens when you contest a trust? To contest a trust, you'll need to file a petition with the probate court. You'll need to have detailed and specific facts and evidence that support your claim, as well as witnesses to testify to support that evidence. The more evidence and witnesses you have, the more likely you are to succeed. Trust contests often can take several years to go through the probate litigation process. However, by partnering with an experienced probate litigation attorney, they can sometimes help reduce that time and potentially the expense. A knowledgeable trust litigation attorney can identify the best strategies for contesting a trust and tell you which ones are going to give you the greatest chance of obtaining the most favorable outcome and for less legal spend. That trust litigation attorney, of course, will handle the court hearings on your behalf, walk you through every stage of the probate litigation process, and put you in a place to succeed. You can expect your case to include an investigation and discovery phase, where each side strengthens their case and then exchanges information with the other side. And your case also most likely will involve a mediation or settlement conference. A mediation is usually a more formal process that's led by a retired probate judge. And of course, if settlement can't be reached, then you go to trial. If at trial the probate court rules in your favor, the trust document will be invalidated, and the property will not be distributed according to the terms of that invalidated trust. Instead, those assets will be allocated based either on a previous trust document, if there is one, or the decedent's will, but if there is no will, then by your state's intestacy laws. Is it hard to contest a trust? It certainly can be challenging to successfully contest a trust because you have to prove your case. For these reasons, you should always consult with a trust litigation attorney as early as possible to determine whether a contest is worth pursuing. To be successful in contesting a trust, you have to show that the document at issue is unenforceable or invalid. In most cases, the party who's challenging the document is going to have the burden of proof, which simply means that they're the ones who have to present the evidence to convince the judge to invalidate the document. However, in some instances where undue influence is alleged, then that burden can be shifted to the party who is benefiting from that document, and they'll have to prove that the document was not the product of undue influence. These are all complicated issues. Before moving forward with a trust contest, you should always discuss your situation with an experienced trust contest lawyer. That trust litigation attorney can evaluate the circumstances of your case and advise you on the best steps to make sure you're going to be as successful as you can be. Have questions? Give us a call or shoot us an email. The consultation is always free. Thanks for watching.